Freeman? Freeman every 50,000 points? Whoa. Alex? Live from Austin, Texas, with even more fruits on screen than usual, it's Retro Pals with Danny and Alex. Hello, Alex.
Hello, Danny. Yeah, I like this stream because it gave me a chance to say that we're getting a little fruity.
Yeah, we're gonna be milking this one for all the jokes that it's worth. Hi, everybody. It's time for another regular, normal stream from the Retro Pals, where we cover games featuring protagonists that are fruit or vegetables. How did it come to this? I assume this is what we get to after 9 or so years of streaming. Mm-hmm. We're no longer scraping the bottom of the barrel. We've poked through the bottom, we've started to dig, and at the bottom of that shaft, beneath the barrel, are delicious fruits and vegetables.
Delicious! They're not rotted at all.
Yeah, so prepare for a healthy, nutritional night of Retro Pals, I guess. This one's a little bit more loose and even more unhinged than usual, so please be aware. I'm going to be trying my best to make this a cohesive stream. Mm-hmm. We may just fail. We may just lose the ability to speak and then have to cut stream abruptly. But we'll see. We'll see how we work through this. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
It's Retro Pals.
It's us.
The stream where it's your source for fruit and vegetable games, among other things. We'll get to the origin of tonight's stream in just a second. But for now, Alex, why don't you thank some folks?
Thank you. Favorite Wastrel, 63-month resub. Red tomatoes are the buff bald male video game protagonists of the fruits. Prove me wrong. I agree, actually.
Whoa, you can't just hit me with that on frame one. That's too much to think about, but thank you.
Thank you, Celtabe, for the 15-month resub. I'm going to count this stream as my daily vegetable intake. That's true. You've got 2 fruits. Hello Cat Fan, 42-month resub. Potatoes love, my gravy love tomatoes and potatoes in my peas. Also 42-month resub, I guess. Thank you.
Yep, I'm already losing the ability to think or speak. Good. This is a good start. Thank you both.
Nuclear Potato SA with boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew. 7-month resub. Thank you. We are
Nuclear Potato. This is the stream for you.
Thank you. Devil Ray, 82-month resub. Which of our protagonists' blood am I drinking in V8? All of them.
I have very, very contentious opinions about tomatoes in particular, but we'll get into that. Thank you, Devil Ray.
Thank you, White Lando. 13-month resub. Let's hear it for produce.
Let's go. Produce aisle. Thank you.
Thank you, Yamidian. 24-month resub. 2 years. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the 2 years.
And thank you, Seraphis Kane. 49-month resub. I'm ready for the healthiest Retro Pal stream of the year. That's right.
Yeah, this is all the tiers of the food pyramid you're getting tonight. Don't bother eating anything else. Just watch this stream. It's completely filling.
Thank you, No Problems. 81-month resub with a billion different fruit emojis, including some eggplant. Thank you.
I didn't even know there were that many fruit. Thank you.
Thank you, Kaboom. 100 bits. Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. Yes, we're going Wiggles mode today.
Thank you.
And thank you, Yodel. 54-month resub. Cavemen will get their day. Someday.
Oh, the poor cavemen. They didn't come out looking so good as the results of this week's poll. Thank you, though.
Last but not least, thank you, Carmen. 100 bits. Is mayonnaise an instrument? No.
Well, there we go. There goes all my brain function for tonight, and we have a whole bunch of games to play. So Good. Thank you, Cartman, for deleting one last brain cell. That was finally the inciting incident behind tonight's stream. I'm gonna pin it all on you for that. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so backstory. Every so often, we decide to trawl through Moby Games' Game Groups category, which often organizes games into like these particular categories you might not expect. So we just put together streams featuring games that are seemingly completely different, but are linked by their protagonists or theme or whatever. Mm-hmm. Previously, we've covered microcomputer games starring robots. We've covered barbarian games. And for this week's poll, I decided to bring up a whole bunch of stuff that had lost previous polls, along with a few new entries, and it turned out like this.
Sorry, cavemen.
So here's what happened, all right? So the last entry was supposed to be wizard games, but Moby Games didn't have an entry for games that star wizards, which is weird because there's a million of them. I thought I could make one myself, but then I'd be like, hey, patrons, do you want to vote for these other options or the one that I made a custom list for? And I didn't think that would be much of a fight. So I replaced it at the last minute with fruit and vegetables. So it's just fate that we're here. Everyone decided they wanted to see fruit and vegetables on the Retro Pals, and who am I to say no? Cavemen, unfortunately, didn't turn out too great. Cavemen previously lost to robots. The technology war, it doesn't work out well for the cavemen, unfortunately. And it turns out fruit and vegetables beat the shit out of cavemen, too. So who even knows what those cavemen are thinking?
I guess cavemen just hate being vegan or whatever.
I guess so. Oh, thank you all for being here tonight.
Welcome
to the people who are just now seeing our stream for the first time. This is going to be a good indication of what Retro Pals are. So, like I said, if you look on Moby Games for games featuring protagonists that are fruits or vegetables, you'll come across a motley crew of games that we've assembled here tonight. And what's the connection between these, other than that they star fruits and vegetables? Not much, but maybe we'll discover something along the way. Maybe we'll play some game we've never seen before or no one's ever heard of before. That's never happened. We can load up the most obscure Amiga game here on stream, and at least one person is all like, oh, fuck yeah, Fruit Fight! I love this game!
Yeah, that's something I love about y'all. No matter what we play, someone's like, oh, I love this as a kid, and it's just like Fruity Whackers Adventures in Death Town or whatever.
So you might see games you recognize tonight, but these are mostly games that I've never seen streamed by anyone, that I didn't even know exist before I saw this list. Hopefully we'll learn something by seeing these games in action, or maybe we'll be worse off for it. It depends. I decided to start off things in a big way. Previously, we covered Princess Tomato in Salad Kingdom for the NES, a text-based adventure game, one of the few of those games to be localized for the NES. A couple weeks ago, we covered Toho Kinbun Roku, a Natsume game that was completely deranged, just one of many of that style of game that had never been localized. Princess Tomato being one of the very, very few. It made it out over here in full English, and we played through it, and we loved it.
Mm-hmm.
But Princess Tomato wasn't or at least the NES version, wasn't the first iteration of that game. It actually originated in 1984 when it was released for the PC-88 computer line in Japan. So let's go ahead and check that out, since this is pretty infamous. It's a game that few people have seen in action. Usually you've just seen like brief write-ups or like screenshots, but we're going to try and play a little bit of it. Krungo Kong, thank you so much for the 500 bits.
I will not drown my food, I promise.
Okay, that's our promise from me to you.
From me to you.
Salad no Kuni no Tomato-hime is the original title of this game. It was released by Hudson Soft for the PC-88 in 1984. Over here in America, we had no idea that this was the original. We just assumed it was some deranged NES game that came out of nowhere. But nope, this is a remake of a PC-88 game of all things. So Alex, you're going to be playing this game tonight.
What?
And your objective is to find religion in the land of the vegetable people.
Okay.
I've prepared a walkthrough. I'll walk you through
see.
it. Don't worry about it.
I
so
see.
Why don't we start this up?
Okay. Oh my god, it's got runs. I'm afraid of the PC. 88.
You got this.
No.
You got this.
It's a microcomputer.
Prepare for the one bit of music in the whole game. There you go. That's the only sound you hear in the entire game. The rest of this is silent. So, Alex, if you would, bring up the Mr. window so I can...
Oh, yeah, let's get us some
So I can play some background
on,
music from the NES Princess Tomato game.
Thank you, Cartman, for the 100 bits. V8 tomato juice does not, in fact, contain 1/8 gasoline. Thank you.
Is that true? Can we verify that?
And thank you, room temperature, for the 25 bits. Prince Apple and the Gelatin Kingdom. Delicious.
Delicious. I'm hungry already. All right, do we hear the music from the NES game? It looks like it's coming through.
Yep.
Okay, Alex, start your tomato adventure. Turn it down for us just a little bit.
Okay, yes.
That's perfect. Okay, so weirdly enough, this entire game is in katakana, but what you have to enter in the text parser is nothing but English. So that's good for us, but I imagine it was very confusing back in the day.
Okay.
So to start this game, type in start and push enter. Look at this. Now this is some classic gaming right here. This game has a certain look to it.
It does.
You need to type I, actually.
Was that an I?
Yeah. That'll let you see your inventory. You are Sir Cucumber. You start off in the countryside with a canteen, some bread, a candle, a sword, and a tape.
Ooh, I wonder what tape we're listening to.
Is that like a computer game tape or a music tape?
I think it's a music tape.
I guess we'll find out. So why don't you push F for forward?
Ah!
And there's Percy.
Why is he new? Why is he so...
Our little friend from the original game, when you saw him in the NES game, he was just like dehydrated. He was like, boss, I need some water. And here he's like bleeding out. Why don't we look at him?
Okay.
Just type a look. Yeah, it's like he's not looking so good. All right, push F. I really like the way it draws in all the different colors. It's like a fill bucket tool in Paint. Push R. Okay, and here, well, yeah, you can see the walkthrough. The first solution to the first puzzle is get water canteen. And it says you filled up the canteen with some water.
Let's go back.
Then you go back, and you go back again.
Hold on. Look at all the back.
You can buffer your inputs, too. You can really optimize the speed run. Alex already had the first 3 letters entered. You're a pro already. There you go. He's looking a lot better now.
I wish he had more clothing.
Well, this is the PC-88, so of course he's going to be nude.
Should I talk to him?
Yeah. For the characters you meet, you want to talk to them until they stop saying new things.
Okay, talk again. Oh, he says a lot.
They'll tell you all about the troubles in Vegetable Land. I guess Salad Kingdom is what it's called. Salad no Kuni.
Okay, I think I'm done talking to him.
Okay, so leave to the left. And then F. And then... Oh, you got the walkthrough. I'll just...
No, it's okay. I need the guidance to, like, make sure I don't go too fast.
Okay, I'll double check in case
you.
you've tripped over it.
So I think I need to go left.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, town.
And here's the town. Look at this. A lovely vegetable village.
Let's go right.
They got everything you need. In fact, there's a lot of items you need to pick up here.
Let's enter the shop.
I guess the manual would have had, like, all these different commands in English, so you'd know. Otherwise, I don't know how you'd be expected to play this.
Let's talk with this freak.
Cinco Play, thank you for the 23 skidoo.
Thank you! Alright, I gotta buy an umbrella. Let's do that.
Now, here's the unique thing about this game. You don't have currency in this game. After you choose to buy something, the shop owner will ask, what are you going to trade me for it? So, in this case, you being a knight, you just trade away your sword.
Okay.
Because that's how that works. Every item you get from a shop, you have to give up one of your inventory items in return, so I imagine there's a lot of experimentation there.
Let's go back. Let's go left.
Yeah, Princess Tomato, the original PC-88 version. We're in the Salad Kingdom.
Let's see what's going on in this shop.
I've never actually seen this game streamed. I've only ever seen write-ups of it, so I'm kind of tickled we get to show this off.
Chestnut guy.
The art in this is so good. It's so like MS Paint, like childlike scribbles. It has a definite aesthetic to it.
Ooh, battery.
Yeah, you want to buy that battery. Battery.
I'll trade...
And you trade your tape for it.
Tape. Hope you like this tape, kid.
It's a City Pop tape.
Nice. Go back. Left.
So even though the transitions between scenes are much longer, the story is actually very truncated compared to the NES version, and you get a lot done in the amount of time it would take you to do very little in the NES version.
Alright, let's enter this shop.
Yeah, some Apple II vibes for real.
Let's look around.
Sierra's AGI does this on IBM XT. Yeah.
Ooh, let's buy some tobacco.
Hell yeah, now we're talking. What is she? Is she like a...
Raisin.
Okay, I was gonna say, are you a brain? But that's not a vegetable.
And I'm trading my candle for the tobacco.
Yeah. You can't smoke a candle.
That's true, let's go back.
Flesh raisin, E.T.'s mom.
Alright, folks. I gotta give this guy some smokes.
Yeah. Give tobacco. And he says, arigato. So you can just talk to him a few times and he has some information. There's an uprising happening in the Tomato Kingdom. You have to win back the princess. I think she's been, like, her kingdom's been taken over somehow.
Alright, let's go left.
I could go for an onigiri. You had delicious tobacco.
Shop.
Alex, you're doing really good at this Japanese-only PC adventure game.
Thank you. You literally wrote out exactly what I need to do, so...
So this one, there's an item you need to get here, but you have nothing to trade for it. So what you do is look. You notice what's for sale. And then the solution to this puzzle is to call her pretty. So you just enter pretty.
Pretty.
And she's like, oh, thank you. Here's a free box lunch.
Oh, thank you. Let's go back.
I assume that's hinted at somehow, because I don't know how you just figure out the solution is to barge in and go, pretty!
Let's go right. And forward.
Also, these environments are kind of difficult to navigate. You don't really have a map or anything.
Alright, let's take a look at this wall.
Yeah, here if you try to walk through the main gate, it's like, there's no way through, you're done. But then you look and it's like, oh, I guess there's a side gate, so you can just walk through that.
Go to the side gate. And we're going left. And we're going right. And we're taking a look at that cool door.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend the pretty strat in real life, unless you know the person already.
Alright, there's a bar on the door. Let's move it.
That'll be $5.60. Pretty!
Don't do that.
Okay, you get your Baconator for free.
Let's open the door.
Wonder what's in here. Yeah, imagine this with mist graphics. Hyper-realistic Salad Kingdom.
Cool box. Let's open it.
You traded her a compliment. That's one way to look at it.
That's fair.
It's all give and take.
Let's take a look. It's a Tagata. Let's get the Tagata.
Yeah, get that. Whatever that is. You just stole home plate.
Let's get out of here. Moose.
Yeah, you're backing up a
See
lot.
ya, sucker. This time, let's go right. Alright.
I think you may have to back up once more.
Okay, you're right.
Oh, I think you got lost at some point. Hang on.
Okay. Here is where I think I need to go a different direction. So here I think I need to go L.
Yeah, try L there. Or maybe go back in. Enter side door. Side gate, rather. And from here, try R.
There we go. Okay, we're back. L. And forward.
I love how you type right and left and that sends you to a different place instead of just where you were initially. Yeah, when in doubt, just yell out pretty.
Open the door.
I really wish this had an English translation, but also I can kind of understand why. The expanded NES version is already fully in English.
Oh, looks like this guy's in jail.
Yeah, give him a look. He looks hungry, I bet.
Fuck.
They put a garlic in prison? They did surgery on a grape?
Let's give him a lunch. Let's talk again. That's a lot of info. Thank you, sir. Let's go back.
Alright, get ready for a lot of B's. You hit right from here, and then B 5 times in a row. Here comes B number 1. And B number 2. B number 3. Number 4. I hope you're just walking backwards this entire time.
And
Everyone's just staring at you. Not the bees! And here you're gonna go left into a shop we haven't seen just yet.
Okay. Enter the shop.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mr. Vino!
Nice, let's get drunk.
Ooh, I want the sake.
What are you gonna trade for that sake?
Bread? Okay.
Okay, he says, in English. But in katakana.
Alright, let's go back. Let's go right.
It's another shop we haven't seen before.
Ooh, a bookstore. Let's buy Madonna's new book.
Contemporary. Now, when you traded your lunch to the guy in the dungeon, he gave you a secret code word to tell this guy.
Okay. Alright, secret code word, G...
Well, just talk. Oh, you talked to him already.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the secret code is G13.
Ooh, there we go.
Oh, man, we're in. We're gonna see some secrets now.
Let's go forward. Left.
So yeah, you can see this has a similar structure to the NES game, but the NES one is hugely fleshed out. This one is just the very basic building blocks of a story.
Forward. Oh, it's the Veggie Council.
Yeah, here we have the Resistance. Check out all these cool vegetables. They're all war heroes.
Talking to this guy.
Now, I don't know who that is. It's not us. Is that Princess Tomato? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. She looks more like an apple, though.
Okay, I'm done talking with her. Let's head back. I like the apple lady.
Mm-hmm. The art in this is just so good. I bet there's a ton of games that maybe don't look exactly like this on PC-88, but I just really associate it with the platform. Yeah, pretty!
Alright, let's go right. Uh-oh, I think we see
Oh my god, Alex! You're about to discover religion, are you ready?
Woo!
Are you ready for vegetable religion?
Enter the church. Oh my god! I must pray to him!
And you pray to Strawberry Jesus. And there you go, you have found religion. Congratulations, Alex.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I like the... Yeah, okay.
And that's about, I assume, maybe like a third or maybe half of Salad Kingdom for PC-88. It goes on like that. It's full of all these visual jokes and stuff like that. It's neat. It's cool. And I'm glad we finally got to show it off. And you didn't even get lost.
Thank you, Celte, with the 25 bits. And thus, VeggieTales are born.
Feels like that should be an emote.
Yeah.
The strawberry on the cross. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you, Alex, for that informative playthrough.
You're welcome.
From here on, you go and help the Resistance. For more information, just watch our playthrough of Princess Tomato and Salad Kingdom for NES. Alright. Oh my god. Well, that was the normal part of the stream. Now...
That was normal?
That was the normal part of the stream. Now we're going into the microcomputer bullshit, and I just realized I don't have my keyboard, so give me a second.
Okay.
Tell me your thoughts on Princess Tomato.
I think the idea... I like that there's tobacco. I want to know, like, what happens when these creatures smoke tobacco. Like, does it like, make them taste better? What? You know?
Folks, you ever combine tobacco with a vegetable?
Oh, like in that episode of The Simpsons. I'm so silly. Oh, I shouldn't quote that. It's not even from the good era of The Simpsons.
Is that like season 9?
It's like season shit or whatever.
Season shit.
I don't know. That's not nice of me.
Season 10, season 11, season shit. Alright. Folks, we're going to the Commodore 64. This historically has been where our genre or protagonist oriented streams go completely off the rails, so I'm looking forward to this. First we gotta fix the video so it looks normal.
Okay.
Oh, you may want to have a crop ready for this.
Oh yeah.
That actually looks pretty good.
Okay.
First up, we're going to play a game called Orange Squash.
Well,
That's two fruits and vegetables. An orange and a squash are two different things.
well, maybe the orange is,
What the hell are any of these games? Orange Squash.
I think this is fake.
This could be fake. We might be playing a bunch of fake games tonight. Sepasai.
Thank
Levity,
you.
Levity, look who's 70. Thank you so much for the 70 months. This is an old one, December 1983.
Woo.
Happy 40 years, Orange Squash. Anyone know who Merlin Software is?
That sounds familiar, but maybe it's just because it's Merlin and I know all about Merlins.
True, true. Alright, let's try this. It's a good movie.
Which one? The original or the remake? Oh my god, why are you moving so slow?
Why are you so slow?
This is the worst.
Can you like double tap to run? Can you hold the button to run? Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Run that juice!
Alex! I was hoping we'd get a couple games in before things went off the rails, but here's this guy. I don't even know what he is. He doesn't look orange. He looks red.
He's an orange.
Is he? Is he a blood orange? Fuck.
He does have the knees of a 90-year-old.
Hang on, I'm gonna cross the screen. I don't have to go fast. It's a single screen game. Fuck.
I like the way that you kind of melt and die.
Burnt orange? Yeah,
There we
like
go.
the UT colors. It's cool you can shoot above you, but like things instantly respawn, so... Oh no, my juice! I'm running out of juice! I'm gonna gobble up these lemons. What's the ethics on this?
Of oranges eating lemons?
Yeah.
Fine.
Is it?
I mean, there's so many problems in this world that it's fine.
Orange squash, hook 'em. Whoa, you can shoot diagonally. Maybe this game's amazing, actually.
Run out of juice. No more juice.
No more juice. I'm giving that another shot.
Okay.
A quality Merlin production. Do you have to say it like that? Like, to counter what people are actually thinking? You know, that was shit. Well, I guess it was actually a quality production. I'm gonna beat this level.
Thank you, Karma, for the 100 bits. If life gives you lemons, make some orange squash instead. I will.
I guess so. I guess that's the lesson
I
here.
hate him. I hate how slow he is. I hate his stupid nose and his ear. I don't like him as a protagonist. I really don't. He's a big red flag all around. Like, just no.
He's big and bulbous. He doesn't move too quick.
I'm swiping whatever the swipe is to reject. I forget if it's left or right. I don't really know.
He can't jump for shit either.
I'm swiping no on him.
Now you know how we see Flimbo.
Flimbo is so much better than Orange Squash. Flimbo would step on this guy and make some delicious juice out of him. I'm sorry.
Alright, made it to the second tier. Like, you get stuck when you try to make this jump? No, he actually... Okay, okay. I was trying to be too fancy last time around. If you try to jump and shoot, he misses his cue. Or something? I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of this.
Do you like the garbage-filled ground he's walking on?
I hadn't noticed that. That's cool,
That's
though.
nice.
Okay, we shoot this guy and then we instantly make this jump. So, you want to tell me why he faced the other direction and jumped straight up instead of the direction I pushed? Any insight into that?
Gamers, talk back. Let us know what's wrong.
He's quite unresponsive, like even more so than it looks beyond the slowness. I think I'm gonna hold right and shift my thumb to upright.
I'm sorry.
Why didn't you land on the platform? platform.
Danny, I gotta say it. This game does, as much as it says it does, this game does not have the juice.
No, it sure doesn't. I'm losing juice as we play this. I guess this is my last attempt because I'm about to run out of juice. Why did that shot go over him? What? Maybe I should just make that jump as soon as I can, right? As soon as he lands on that second platform.
Hey!
Oh my god.
Turn!
He's not moving. He's not moving.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I hate you, Orange Squash.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That was another quality Merlin production.
A quality Merlin production. But no.
Good.
Oh, that was good. That was real good. Danny, what's next?
What have I signed up for here tonight? So our next game requires a little bit of backstory.
Okay.
This is we're going to play the sequel to a game called Cauldron. But before we do that, let's play the original Cauldron. This music's okay.
It's fine.
Orange Squash, no thank you. No thank you.
No, thank you.
You never expected to hear me say I hate you, Orange Squash? Well, here we go.
I hate orange squash, personally. Danny, you actually hate squash, like the food,
I
right?
super dislike squash.
Squash
The
is
texture
like
is
your
disgusting
enemy.
to me.
That makes sense. Do you like melon?
No.
Okay. That makes sense. I think melon and squash are in the same family.
Yeah. Yeah. Cauldron.
Well,
Hello? Yeah, Orange Squash is otherwise my favorite REM song. Got my spine. Got my Orange Squash. Do I have to load a freaking alternate version of this freaking game? I swear
sorry,
to God.
honey.
No, wait, it worked when I tested it out. Actually, it is the game's fault.
Game?
Let's try that again.
Yeah, the cauldron's empty. I like squash and I like melon, but
That's good. You can have them.
that's great. There's a big thing of melon in the fridge. It's not. I guess it's mine.
You hear that?
Hey,
Oh.
here we go. Cauldron. Got a cool witch. Oh yeah. Looks like the Joker. It does.
Joker flavored witch.
Mm-hmm.
Good old Commodore 64 emulation experience. Sometimes shit just doesn't work. That's their tagline. It's the Jonkler. Now, I couldn't figure out how to play this game, but it did look pretty fun. You see that at the bottom of the screen?
I like that.
That's the witch's familiar, a pumpkin, who has come to
Oh.
life and helps her out with various things.
That's cool.
But you don't play as the pumpkin in this one. You play as the witch.
Oh, you're a hag. How cool.
Hags.
Aww.
Watch out, we only have 8 hags left.
I wish I could ride them.
What do? Game? Alright, here we go. So, in this game, you gather ingredients for your various concoctions that you mix together in your cauldron. I've never gotten so far as to collect a single one of those ingredients because this game is fucking impossible.
Wow, on the spiked fence?
Cartman, thank you for the 100
Thank you. It's
bits.
hag defend. Yeah, this
That's
is
me.
Defender with hags.
Pretty much. I've seen like extra lives, I've seen extra tries, I've seen one-ups, but I've never seen them referred to as hags.
I like that.
Yeah, I think you just go... I love the death animation. I think you just keep flying until you find an ingredient you can pick up and take back home. Still, this is neat. It's got some parallax scrolling. Nice shoot-'em-up action on a system where that didn't really exist for a while. Wonder what ingredient we're getting.
Newt balls. I'm sorry.
Alex, it's Eye of Newt, not.
You don't know that.
Well, true.
You don't know what she needs.
Can we go in here? Okay,
Good,
I guess
good.
not. You know, I don't think we're finding any of those ingredients. I don't have the brain for C64 games.
Yeah, I don't know where they are either. Rip this hag.
Oh.
In the ocean.
Right in the ocean.
Only one hag left. Watch out.
Oh no, I need more hags than that.
What's that sparkly thing down there? They're keeping like sparkles.
Are they?
Yeah, see?
Oh! Maybe that's the thing we gotta get. Eh? Fucking... Okay, we have one last hat. Thy quest has failed, do not dismay. Thou may succeed another day.
Oh.
Reach the pumpkin's deadly room, and you will find your doom. I didn't finish reading that. But now we have the context for Cauldron, and now we're ready for Cauldron 2.
Cauldron 2?
Hexenhook. Der Cubist schlägt zurück, aka the Pumpkin Strikes Back. Let's see about this pumpkin. How does this pumpkin fare as a fruit or vegetable protagonist?
I did like the aesthetic of the previous game, so I'm looking forward to seeing them expand on it.
Yeah, me too.
Sick music, I'm already in. Thank you, computer brains.
Some real computer brains hacked this one.
Gorgeous graphics. She's back.
Alex, read this in your jester voice.
Magic objects thou will need. If thy quest is to succeed, more than this we cannot tell. To start the game, thou shouldst press fire, and may thou bounds be ever higher. Going too fast for me to read, you need to slow down with your speed.
Thank you, Alex. Alright, let's do this. The quest of a pumpkin. Yep. We sure are. So this is one of those games where it's just a bunch of interconnected rooms, and you gotta collect items and solve puzzles. This is a Jet Set Willy-like, I assume. The controls are very strange. You hold the button to jump higher, and you push down to, like, descend, I suppose? But here's the thing, you can't adjust your direction in midair. Once you commit to a jump, you have to fully complete that jump before you can do another one. So it feels very, strict, I guess?
Yeah, the hag does look like the Jonkler.
I can't control this game for shit. This pumpkin just goes wherever it wants. So I guess, like, I want to bounce slow here.
I was gonna say, aren't you supposed to pick up those scissors?
Am I?
I thought the scissors were an object that you needed to pick up, yeah.
Alright, well, let's go get the scissors. The UI laughed at me! Alex! Fucking... Okay, well... Huh? What? Huh?
Well, you got it.
Oh boy. This is really hard to control. Anyone play this? Do you have any tips for this? How do you play the game? This just seems impossible to me.
Chat's calling this Jump King.
Basically, you have a little more control over your character in Jump King, which is weird to say, but it's true. I hate the UI laughing at you. It feels like the UI should be like an indifferent party, you know? Like it shouldn't shouldn't be rooting against you.
I'm with you. Toilet game. I mean a little bit.
It's a little toilet.
I don't think it's that toilet though. I'm sorry. I play toileter games.
I can see someone hacking this and putting you in control of a toilet. That's not gonna make it. How did I make it last time? Yeah, this is the teeth and tongue pig of video games.
I don't like that pig.
I like that pig.
What?
I probably want that sparkle, but...
Yeah, how do you get up there?
Good question. Okay, we finally slowed our bounce a little bit, so maybe this will make us slightly more controllable. I'm just gonna plow through everything if you don't mind.
Okay. I mean, I mind a little, but I mean...
Hello, level? Can I have more level than the bottom 15th of the screen? Ooh. Fucking... My controls are reversed.
Welcome, Scarlet Swordfish. This pumpkin is destroying us. Technically, it's destroying Danny.
I'm trying my best out here. The game I want to play that's like this is called Bubble Ghost.
Oh, I know Bubble Ghost.
Yeah, it's like this, only it has controls.
Isn't that a DS game?
It came out on Game Boy.
Okay, I'm thinking of Soul Bubble.
Yeah, Soul Bubble. That's a what the? You have projectiles? Hold the fucking phone. I'm stuck. I'm well. Pumpkin? Pumpkin? Do you wanna? Okay. Alright. Alright, Alex.
Thou hast amassed a meager score. Why not press fire and try once more? Dare to face the witch again and try to end her evil reign. That doesn't rhyme, and I score!
That's only if you pronounce it again wrong.
Again.
If you pronounce it like a British person. Cauldron 2. The pumpkin strikes back.
And he sure did.
I ain't afraid of that pumpkin. If you tell me that pumpkin's striking back, I don't give a shit. Step on that pumpkin.
Jeez.
I've already turned violent. This is a good sign. Alright, so those are all the C64 games I could find starring fruits or vegetables. I guess if we're looking for a unifying theme, maybe it's just like which fruits or vegetables most often serve as video game protagonists. So far, we've seen a pumpkin. We've seen... Fucking... Was that thing even in orange? In orange squash?
I don't know.
And I know you play as a cucumber in Princess Tomato, and you have to rescue a tomato. So we've seen a good variety of fruits and veggies so far. And we're about to see even more because, good news, our next system is the Commodore Amiga.
Woo!
Alex, let me introduce you to a game by Bill.
Okay, what's it about?
Tomatoes. It's called Bill's Tomato Game.
I mean, good name.
Because I guess they couldn't think of a real name. So it's also ported to the Mega Drive, fully ported, fully developed and finished, and then it went unreleased. Luckily, this Amiga version does exist. There is a prototype ROM of the Mega Drive one if you want to check that out. This game's hard to control. I'm going to try my best with this one.
Oh, I know this game! It's Bill's Tomato Game!
Yeah. The famous Bill.
We know Bill! Bill! Mike's Hi-Fi. Ooh, I wonder if they have Laserdisc players.
Look at the upstairs there. You think that's an autobiographical shot there?
Man. It would suck working above a bakery. I'd want to eat there all the time.
Mm-hmm. I guess you're a tomato and you're escaping with your tomato girlfriend. They should steal a hi-fi.
I agree.
Yeah, heterosexuality is criminalized among tomatoes, so they're escaping. Sure hope these aren't killer tomatoes.
Who the hell is that?
Flying squirrel?
That was Dracula.
Dracula is a flying squirrel? Okay, so this game uses the mouse, and I have a trackpad with buttons that are very inconveniently placed, so expect me to play this very badly. Especially because parts of this game control like a platformer for God knows whatever reason. Not the whole game. You'll see what the actual game is in a second, but in order to enter the levels, you have to traverse this hub world. There we go.
Okay.
Now, what do we have here? We have...
Oh, is this one of those games? An Incredible Machine?
You nailed it.
This is an incredible machine.
You fucking nailed it.
Oh,
This is an
man.
incredible machine-like. You insert objects into the playfield, and then you hit go. All right. Where would be a better place to put this, you think? Like right here?
I say lower.
Lower? All right.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. Alex, you're a brain genius.
Thank you.
Toyble.
Danny, I play so many puzzle games.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the level that stumped me. It gives you a bunch of fans, and I think you have to stack them, but it didn't really work out for me. This music could not be more Amiga than it is at the moment. Like, watch what happens when I do this. It just... Yeah, he only goes so far.
Maybe you need to put 2 there and then 1 at the end to blow him off.
Blow him off, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Don't worry about it.
Like, here?
Yeah. Wow. Thank you, Mila Marie Rose, for the 16-month resub. Appreciate that.
Why does this sound like Sweet Child of Mine?
Oh, it does.
Thank you for the sub. Maybe if I do this, he might just be liquefied. Oh, oh, oh!
Hey!
Oh my god, we're really Moivin now.
Moivel. Isn't he one of the Floygen brothers?
Yeah, Moivel Floygen. Okay, what do we got? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh,
God damn it.
Danny, it's me!
Fuck off! What is that thing in the background? It's a cat rabbit?
I like the Crabbit.
That's like a calico rabbit.
I like the Calico Rabbit a lot.
Can't believe this game Jester rolled me. Unfucking believable. I guess you die if you hit the Jester. Or do that. So this is unique. It's not a platformer. It's not any kind of action-oriented game. This is more of a thinking tomatoes game. Fucking... Okay. Do we have other items? We do. Let's see what that does. Well.
Yeah. Yeah, and like in real life, you die if you touch it.
Just like in real life, yeah. Do I have more of these? No, put it down. That is all we have. Alright, let's see how this goes. Ah.
Bill's tomato.
Bill's tomato game.
Boop.
Oh, he grinded on the Jester's
did,
hat.
yeah.
He did a sick 50-50 grind.
Come on!
Maybe if I just time it right. Not like that. Like this. Maybe fucking... Okay, like this. Oh, oh! Oh. Like here?
Chat's like raise the first trampoline a little bit. I think that actually might work.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah. Should be higher bounce.
I don't have tomato brains.
Oh, no. No.
Obliterated. I'm gonna try a couple more things and then move on, but you get the gist of this. I think there's different levels in the Mega Drive version even, so if you like this, maybe try out that prototype sometime.
Get the gist! Don't you mean get the gist?
Alex! I'll give you this one because I got surprise Jester rolled.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It's supposed to be a fruit and vegetable stream, and not even safe here. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm being banned at a furious rate. That's fine. That's
Bill's
okay.
Bill's Tomato game for the Commodore Amiga and an unreleased Mega Drive port. Try it out. This one's pretty neat. I don't have the brain for it, but maybe you do. Yeah, raising the trampoline did seem to somehow make it worse. I'm going to be thinking about that one. I'm going to be dreaming up a solution. Thank you, Bill, for your tomato game. Dr. Fruit is our next game.
That's who does my HRT. You can put Dr. Fruit in front of me.
All right, you set me up for that
Hey, come on.
All right, Alex, you get one.
Thank you.
Dr. Fruit. They call me Dr. Fruit. Good morning. How are you? I'm Dr. Fruit.
Eat the fruit before the monster get... This is... How do you read
Before
this?
the monster get you.
Avoid falling in rolling stones. Shoot the...
Freeman? Freeman every 50,000 points? Whoa. Alex?
Soft game!
Is this his doctorate? This is an actual certificate here, it looks like. Signed by many people. Now, Alex, if you were to guess what kind of game this is...
Platformer.
Yeah. Dr. Fruit
Maze
does seem
game.
like he would be a platformer star. Let's find out. Oh no, we have to see this again. He's a strawberry, I guess, or a raspberry?
Leg.
Maybe some kind of... Holy shit!
This is top banana to me.
Welcome to Dr. Fruit! Alex, good news, it's Mr. Do. Fucking what? What happened? You hear these sound effects? Am I dying? This is very hard to control. He only moves at specific junctions. You can't really have free movement in this. Can you guys, like, not clump? Thank you. Let's reduce some of that clumpage. Oh, this guy is still gatekeeping.
I hate gatekeepers.
God, the sound effects.
I don't like this, Danny. Bananarama, come on.
Half of all British microcomputer games are Mr. Do clones. It's true. We played Fruity Frank. What was it, last month?
Yeah.
For the CPC.
Carmen 100 bits. Your Amiga is haunted. 2 more screens and it will be unleashed. Okay, I'm done. No, I don't like this, Danny. I don't like Dr. Fruit.
Ass!
What was Dr. Fruit?
You know, one more life.
Okay, that's fair.
This game has 10 fonts and they're all unreadable. It's true.
It's true.
I just like the sound effects that are 20 times louder than everything else.
And you know, people love the sound of people chewing food. It's like the #1 sound people love.
Mm-hmm.
People are always making posts like, I love when people chew food loudly. It's my favorite thing on earth, and when they do it, I want to kiss them.
Yeah, you know that good feeling you get from hearing people chew? Can't get enough of it. Is it spelling something out? E-joke?
E-job.
E-job?
Yeah, get an electronic... Oh, God, get an electronic job.
Okay. Blop, 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 blop. This is impossible. How did people play this? Did anyone intend for this to be played?
I love this game's really bad aesthetic. Hey, you did better this time!
This is one of the most vile aesthetics I've ever seen. How did I get 7,000 more points than I did last time?
Oh! I can't say
Yeah,
that.
it took me a while to think of that one.
That's good.
Dr. Fruit. Not so much doctoring going on. There's some fruit, I suppose. Well, okay. You can do that. You can make a game called Dr. Fruit and have it be that. That's your freedom as a British person. Let's play another game starring fruit for the Amiga.
Okay.
Let's play Tommy Gun.
Danny, that's a gun, not a fruit.
Well, hang on.
Okay.
Just you wait. This was actually suggested in our Discord right before stream. I didn't even have time to note down who suggested this, but thank you for doing that. I actually didn't have it on my original list. Tommy Gun. 1996?
Ooh.
So maybe this is like some kind of homebrew masterpiece. He has his doctorate in art history. I see. That explains some things. Tom's Place.
Is this a tomato?
This is looking like a tomato, man. Not much to watch on TV. The telephone rings?
It does?
That's the red M&M. No more M&Ms allowed on stream after that Game Boy Color game.
No.
It's Big Cheese. Tom, switch on the news. Crazy things are going on in the 5 zones. Check it out.
5 zone? Oh, wow.
I hope this has an Amiga CD32 version with voice acting. Newsflash, an alien craft has been seen at Space Mountain. Early reports indicate that aliens have turned all the creatures crazy!
Well, the creatures are crazy, Danny. How do you feel about that?
Time for action. The aliens must be stopped. Good thing Tommy Gunn is on the case. I'll make them eat lead. Maybe Big Cheese can help. Oh, good thing we have a gun.
What is that thing on the side? Those are bullets. Okay.
A killer tomato with attitude. Oh man, we have our first killer tomato of the evening.
Tomatoes with attitude, huh?
Come to think of it, killer tomatoes would be the inspiration for some of these games, huh? I hadn't really considered that. Well, let's play this shit. Okay, I won't be reading that. No, start the game. Alright, here we go. Wow, this is colorful.
Okay, I like the way this looks.
Supermarket City.
That's where the food fight people live.
It's true, and it's time to make them pay.
Oh, okay.
It's a Cabal-style gallery shooter. In the vein of Wild Guns, which we saw recently on stream.
You need to free that tomato.
Hey, no problem, buddy.
Okay.
Of all the things this game could have been, I was not expecting this. I tested this out earlier, and I was like, this has to be like a platformer or a... I don't know. Anything but a gallery shooter. I got liquefied. Hear this music?
Yeah, it's frozen.
Ow.
This is what happens every time I go to HEB.
Yeah, you gotta fight off the crazy carrots.
It's just, I don't know why the carrots are going nuts. It's why I don't eat carrots anymore. It's because I have too much trauma associated with carrots.
They're too aggressive. It's just easy to eat food that doesn't fight back, you know?
Yeah, you know? Blueberries. You don't see blueberries going around attacking people.
Well, not yet.
Yeah, that's true.
It seems you can run out of ammo in this, which I guess I have. It looks like you just shoot slower when that happens. This is not very good, but at least it's something different. Fruit and veg.
Fruit and veg.
For you Europeans, we don't have that phrase over here. We don't call it veg.
We do not call it veg. We call them veggies.
Mm-hmm.
Ew.
That's gory. Huh. Can I give myself more lives or something? That seems kind of impossible.
Thank you, Carmen, for the 100 bits. What happens to fruit when they go past its expiration date?
They go bad.
Wah, wah.
Thank you, Cardman. I'm gonna give this one more shot. Because when else are you gonna see someone stream Tommy Gun for the Amiga? Actually, this is probably gonna show up on Duke Donut's stream like tomorrow.
100%. Folks, stream Tommy Gun. Turn into Tommy Gun streamers.
Place your bets. Who's gonna stream this first? Bill Bull or Duke Donuts?
Danny, this game seems kind of sick.
It should be, but it doesn't play that well, which is unfortunate.
Remember magazines?
Yeah. People don't read anymore.
No, they don't. They're all watching TikTok and, Gucci.
You can't steal that from me.
I don't know! I was trying to think of something, and all I can think of is you've ruined me with that.
I like the way he waddles back and forth, at least. The big problem with this game is that you can't move your reticle independently of your character, so you're always shooting directly in front of you. So if you're shooting an enemy, of course it's going to shoot directly back at you. Tommy Gunn didn't really think that through. I like the concept. It's a solid idea. Tomato going apeshit at the grocery store and killing all of his food friends. It's kind of twisted, actually.
A little twisted.
For a modern day remake of this, please see the movie Food Fight, or better yet, don't.
Don't see the movie. Actually, no, don't see it.
You don't need to see Food Fight.
You can watch like the 5-hour video about it or whatever.
Tommy Gunn. All right, Alex, it's our favorite time when we get to play an Amiga game that's so obscure it's not in the collection for the FPGA misters. So why don't you load up the Amiga launcher? This game will take a little bit to set up, as in like probably half a minute or so, but trust me, it'll be worth it.
Okay.
Okay, for the second one where it says Amiga mouse,
uh-huh,
can you click it and have it say Amiga joystick?
Done.
Okay, now click that little thing next to the floppy drive. Yeah, that one. That's the one. This was only on an Amiga cover disc, which is why it hasn't been compiled into various compilations. Yeah, start her up. And hit the full screen button if you would.
Okay. This one?
Yeah. Y'all aren't going to believe this shit. How? I guess that's supposed to say public, but all the letters are in the wrong places. Folks, this is Mortal Kombat 3. AKA Fruit Fighter 2 Turbo GTI XL 4x4. Alright, I'm going to need focus for this window the entire time here, I think. Why don't you take that controller next to you and try pushing some buttons on that.
Okay, let's press some buttons.
Not that one. Anything but that button that you happen to push first more than any other ones.
Do I press it again?
Yeah. Try pushing, push a normal button.
Just start! You'd think start would be fine!
No, that's the one button you don't want to push on the Amiga. Make Danny big. Is that like a redeem request?
There's those ones that Twitch added. I wish there was one that make the VTubers, like, huge.
Good news, Alex. This game is 2-player. And if we're lucky, it might even work.
Please work.
Yeah, Amiga Action, a long-running Amiga magazine that had a cover disc with every issue. So you'd get demos or old games that are full versions. You'd have a good reason to buy these. This is how a lot of people played Amiga games. Drawing together type forces to meet in a fantastic, furious, fatal fighting fury of flailing fists and flying feet.
Mm-hmm.
Only one could survive to become champion. When they met. What do you think? Too dramatic?
A little bit. It's just fruit.
In!
Come on! Alright.
It's Mortal Kombat 3. Yeah, it's occasionally going to switch between mouse and joystick, and that's fine. Oh, you can switch between the two game types by hitting select.
Cool.
Let's see. Let's go with Mortal Kombat 3.
Okay.
I'll be green.
I'll be this guy.
Now this is one of those games where actually, we should have seen the instructions, but basically, you move the D-pad independent of the button to move, and you hold the button down and push different directions on the D-pad to do different things.
Oh, that sucks. Okay, I'll be fine.
Slightly damaged fruit and veg. What do you think? Yeah, so you hold the button and you push back or down back to do some defense. What fruit or vegetables are we?
Kumquats.
Okay, I guess so, but we're very ill-defined. Shit.
I won.
You won. No, don't finish me. Ah. Good. Holy fuck.
Okay.
The hottest new fighting game of the year, Mortal Kombat 3. I'm gonna get your ass this time. I got the strats. Yo, you want to learn how to do a fucking infinite? Yeah. No mercy.
Yeah, add these guys to Salty Bet.
Ooh. I love that overdriven roar at the end.
All right, whoever wins next wins the championship.
All right, who is the champion of Mortal Kombat 3? I got the footwork. I got the mix-ups. It's a bloodbath out here in Mortal Kombat 3. Oh my god. Am I gonna lose this one? Jesus Christ. You win.
I won!
You freaking won. Alex, the champion of Mortal Kombat 3. Finish me.
Mine's not as gory as yours.
Yeah, I got off pretty easy compared to you.
I win. I win!
And that's our selection of fruit and vegetable-based games for the Commodore Amiga. Folks, what do you think? What's your favorite?
Bruce Lee, huh?
Yeah, I guess. Potato.
The Swede.
Just slightly damaged. I think the vegetables should have had the word damaged written across their forehead like the Joker.
You just want to see the Joker.
It's true, it's true. Alright, Alex, this is the portion of the program where I cede control over to you because our next couple of games are MS-DOS games, and I put Alex in charge of those because I don't want to handle that shit.
Yeah, screw that. Well, folks, it's time. Danny doesn't remember this game, but I know y'all do. Folks, it's time for one of my favorite multimedia games. It's time for the Dole 5-A-Day Adventures. Danny, I can't believe... Oh.
People in our Discord tried to gaslight me into thinking that I'd played this before. I don't remember this at all. Every so often, people are all like, oh, don't you remember when you played that game like 6 years ago? And I'm like, no, I don't at all. But I guess I'm going to experience it all over again for the first time.
All right, here we go.
I've not played this. No, I have. You're all gaslighting me.
5-A-Day Adventures is
When have
sponsored by the Dole Food Company.
When have I ever?
One, and you got
Wait a
your
minute.
start now too.
Wait a
And you
minute.
know this is what I'm working on
Wait a
having
minute.
fun with food, 'cause animals love 'em, and so do you.
No.
Hey,
Yeah.
almost
No,
there,
we've
almost
played
there.
this.
You
It's
may
coming
be
back to you,
sad, but
isn't it?
that's okay. You'll get there soon.
Are you
You
ready
can
for a
have
journey
fun.
into the
So
mind of
have a day.
Dole?
You're doing it right. 5 veggies and fruits from morning till night. Have some juice and all the things here.
This is
They come
my
from
vibe.
places no far and near. So 5-A-Day is the magic rule. More is okay. Less is uncool.
Children are
The Society
future.
for Nutrition Education provided technical assistance for the development of the nutrition content of this program. This
Oh.
educational product was designed and produced by Interactive Design and Development Incorporated and the Dole Food Company.
Never a dull moment in this game.
You're not ready for this, Danny.
Well, since I've willingly erased this game from my
Hey
brain,
there,
I
dude.
guess.
Like, I'm Bobby Banana. I'm so glad you could drop into our town. It's like really great to see you. You know, Banana Boulevard is one way cool place here in town. But I know you want to check out everything, so click on any of the building doors and, like, get going.
Is this guy Australian or surfer?
For the 100 bits, Cartman. Complete this and you'll help Dole overrun the Banana Republic.
Nice.
Oh,
Thank
hey,
you.
dudes. Welcome to the Healthy Body section. Man, if you want to be strong and have energy to play and learn, you gotta have healthy bodies.
It's true.
And what we eat is really important to our health. Stick with me. I'm a super vegetable. See this rainbow? The colors in the rainbow remind us that fruits and vegetables help
Happy
to build
Pride Month.
healthy bodies.
Is that what the
Eating
rainbow's for?
colorful fruits
Yeah.
and vegetables is a super way to get your 5 a day. Wow! Recognize this? It's the Great Food Pyramid. Each and every
Eat the
cell
most
of
out
our
of the stuff at the
body
top.
needs
Okay.
many essential nutrients.
That's my
and the
favorite.
pyramid is our
I
guide.
love little triangles.
It helps
I
us
love
make
triangles
good
so
food
much.
choices.
You can't
to
skip
build a
this, by the
healthy
way.
body,
Of course.
you really gotta know the pyramid. Visit 5 a Day Land. There are lots of parts to this great pyramid, but I'm like kind of partial, you know, to the vegetable section. You need at least
I
3
love when
servings
people
of
eat
us
me and my
veggies
friends.
every
Just
day.
kill me.
And the fruit section is really cool. You need at least 2 fruity dudes a day. And to tell you
All
more
right,
about
you
how
need
a
at least
veggies
2
and
fruity
fruits
dudes a day. You heard the
a
man.
healthy body is my pal, Healthy Buddy. You can call him HB. Hey,
dying.
HB, how you doing?
I'm great, and I'm ready to teach the kids why
At
you
least
fruits
2.
and vegetables are so important for healthy
Do you
bodies.
like this guy?
I've got a story to tell about my body. Just click on a part of my body and you'll see.
I don't want to.
I saw that. And you know what helps me see the light, especially at night? It's vitamin A. Lots of fruits and vegetables.
Vitamin
have
A lets you
vitamin
see
A.
at night?
Just take a look for yourself.
So if I eat these, I can have night vision?
Do you remember the original songs, Danny?
No.
Do you remember that the CD is filled with original songs?
We need to rip these and put them as pre-show songs.
We've been mean for a while. Let's just
Oh,
look
the
up-
tasteful fade out.
Every day, you should eat at least 1 fruit or vegetable that is a good source of vitamin A. Have you
Okay.
had your vitamin
What about
A
bad
fruit or
sources?
vegetable today?
I
You
eat
know,
bad sources of
guys
vitamin
taste
A all the
good.
time.
Just get to know them, and you'll see that they're fun.
They're fun.
The land.
I love the gay cafe.
We're going to the gay
Welcome
cafe.
to 5 a Day Top Tunes. Make your
Oh,
selection
Jesus
now.
Christ. All right.
I gotta remember which one of these was the really good one.
What's the really good one, Alex?
I want to say it's broccoli. Remember, you chose to play this.
I can animate like this in OBS.
I can't too, is the thing.
Broccoli is my name, you hear.
Oh, this is my favorite Stevie Wonder
I
song.
am here to make it clear. Eat some broccoli just like me. And you will find your vitamin C. The B is for the bunch you find. R is for a
Rapping good time.
Come big for oh so good. C says
Cause gotta do all the letters, huh?
I can see this comes O says oh yeah, what
What
is
is the
delight?
light?
L says love your body and mind. I says inside you feel just fine.
I guess this counts as a vegetable protagonist, considering he's the face of the game.
What I have to say. Just eat your
Oh, I would love to get DMCA'd for this. Dole, come after me.
chocolate frozen cooked or raw.
He's biting some raw broccoli.
Raw frozen broccoli, delicious.
B-R-O-C-C-O-L-I. Broccoli is the one to try.
I want to hear one more song after this. Chat, if you were to hear one of these songs listed below, which one would it be?
I know Chad wants Salad Sisters. I want to put in a recommendation for vitamin C.
B-R-O-C-C-O-L-I. I'm telling you, broccoli is
Salad
the one to
Sisters,
try.
fiber, Salad Sisters, fiber, cauliflower, fiber, all of them. Don't know all of them.
Okay, we have a plurality of answers for fiber and Salad Sisters. So let's listen to those and then let's hear your vitamin C song. This is great because it's totally erased from my brain. I'm enjoying this like it's the first time. Wait a minute, did we play this for the Cookies Bustle stream?
I don't think so.
Maybe it got copyright struck from my brain.
Where do we leafy greens.
Any choice you make is keen, so make it right today.
Yeah, this is the Dixie Chicks. You remember this song from a PAL stream,
We
okay.
are glad that you are here, and we have heard from far and near that you like fruits and vegetables.
Licensed PC
and
edutainment,
they are
okay.
good for you. Just remember
This is a good
when
bridging game between the Amiga and the stuff we're about to see.
help you grow
This is a nice break.
hop with fruits and vegetables. We are glad that you are here.
I'm glad to be
We
here.
have heard
Yeah.
from far and near
I'm a
that
salad
you
freak.
like
I've been eating a lot of salad lately,
vegetables and
actually.
they are good
No,
for
Can You Eat It is from Children's Musical Theater for
Yeah.
CDI.
vegetables, 'cause they are good for you.
Alright, fiber, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to see the music video or the words as the song plays?
Ooh, I want to see the video and words.
Yeah. Oh, shit. An actual video for this one.
Fiber is in the right direction. Fiber helps you get along. Fiber.
I get what it's trying to say, but also
Fiber's just a little song.
it helps things move along, you know?
Those things
I do
Inside.
like the fiber song.
In your guts.
simple, it's easy, and we like to say.
I just drank a soda with fiber in
And
it.
that's at the core.
This has Wendy's training video
It
vibes.
really does. These songs are amazing is the thing.
Fiber is in the right direction. Fiber helps you get along.
I feel bad, but kids really don't need to worry about that.
Helps you take a dump.
Kids, usually your guts are fine. You don't really need to worry about fiber.
Strawberries, apples, bananas, and pears.
List them all.
Forget kiwi.
I guess
fiber
kiwi's
in
fine.
there. So have some today. You know you should. Fiber Day will have you feeling so good. Fiber is
in the right direction.
Fiber.
This disc really makes me want bananas, which is bad because
Yeah,
I'm
you
allergic
can't
to
eat
them.
banana.
helps you with
I just see all these bananas and I'm like, oh, that looks good.
Thank you for not. I buy bananas every week. Thank you for not eating.
They look so good though.
I know.
I love my dates. I love my fruits.
Well, we have an EpiPen, so
Fiber in
All right.
no.
Fiber
I don't want to go to the hospital.
is in the
I'm that guy who was on Twitter a couple of weeks ago who was all like, I like bananas, but I really hate how they make your throat all scratchy.
Oh my God, was somebody really like
And
that?
people were like, you might be allergic. I'm the exact same way for what it's worth.
It's in the right direction. Fiber
A lot of banana allergies in chat. I feel for you.
What's with bananas? Why you gotta... I'm not like crazy allergic to a lot of stuff either.
Fiber's just a little song. Fiber's just a little song.
Fiber is just.
Fiber.
All right, last but not least, it's
Do you
vitamin
want to
C.
see the music
with
video or the
and
words as the song
All right, let's
plays?
go. Damn, sorry all y'all are allergic to bananas. It sucks, doesn't it?
Vitamin C, vitamin C, vitamin C, C, C.
Uh-huh.
Oreo ready. Can we find some vitamin C?
This is definitely a ripoff of an existing song.
It is. Yeah, bananas are also the cheapest fruit at the grocery store, too. Do you like healthy blood, Danny?
I hope this song's in C major.
Wounds that heal will make you smile. That I remember specifically from this
Oh
song.
my god.
Wounds that heal will make you smile, honey.
Yeah.
Danny, wounds that heal will make you smile.
I do smile when my wounds heal.
Here's some fruits that you know.
Strawberries are
Wounds
good
that
too.
heal will make you smile.
I really like strawberries.
Strawberries are
So what, you just rub it directly on the wound?
great. No, you eat it, and then your wounds heal.
Oh, I've been doing it so wrong.
Yeah.
Take a bite out of that cauliflower.
I love that farmer just staring at the watermelon like,
What have I done?
Vitamin C, vitamin C, vitamin C, C, C.
Yeah, unless you're at sea. Ha! It's really hard to get scurvy. I realized that was a joke as I said it.
I'm gonna get scurvy intentionally.
Yeah? You pro scurvy?
Vitamin C. Vitamin C, vitamin C, vitamin C, C.
What vitamin is this?
A.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to leave the program now? Remember
Yes.
to
Yes,
update
God,
your
Yes,
summary.
please take me away from this. Dole 5-a-day adventures. Didn't really have a protagonist per se, but it was listed on Moby Games, and those fruits and vegetables did seem to serve a heroic role in providing you fiber.
I guess so.
So yeah, it counts. Now I know a heroic vegetable if I've ever seen one, folks. It's time for the star of the show. Mr. Potato Head saves Veggie Valley.
Danny, have you played this one before?
No, I have not. Is this officially licensed like the real Mr. Potato
Yeah.
Head? Alright.
Do you want to play the whole adventure? Or do you just want to play the midway games?
Well, Danny,
I'll leave it up to you.
this is a shorter stream. Let's just go to the midway game.
This got released for the
Alrighty.
Pippin?
Now tell me, do you want this game to be easy?
Thank you for the
do
dollar
you want
donation,
it just a
Bravo Needs
little
Bacon.
bit
I
harder?
appreciate
Happy
it.
Wednesday to you too.
Thank you.
And a vitamin C filled
On it.
future to us all.
Well, I'm 40 years old. It can be a little bit harder.
Okay.
Ooh, there's a counting pinball.
Counting pinball?
3,
No!
2.
That's horrible looking.
One.
I don't like that. I've recoiled from
We scored
my position.
4 points.
That's the worst looking thing I've seen all day, Alex.
We scored 4
It's
points.
FMV pinball, Danny.
Now we have 8 points.
This isn't pinball. This is stupid
We
skee
scored
ball.
3 points. Now we have
Is this what happened to Princess
11
Tomato?
points.
Mm-hmm.
We scored 4 points. Now we have 15 points.
This is not an Italian bottom, unfortunately. It doesn't meet the
We
bare minimum of
scored
having 2
4
flippers,
points.
even.
Now we have 19 points.
Yeah, go for Tour of the Mansion. We're about to get lost in the zone. Spectre Mint.
Thank you for the
scored
9-month
4
resub. Thank you for 9 months of
Now
stuff
we
like this
have
craziness. You're welcome.
This crazy? I don't know what you're talking about, but thank you for the sub.
Do you like the stars?
This is the most disturbing thing I've ever seen.
And win a pinwheel.
Why Mr. Potato Head, though?
Who are you, ma'am?
Come catch and match a fish. It's a game that's so rich. You'll have fun, oh so much fun, when play match and catch a fish.
Okay, you sold me.
We're square-shaped fish.
We're
Pee-wee?
rectangle-shaped fish.
We're shaped like circles.
Oh, I see.
Diamonds.
This isn't very fruit related.
We're shaped like triangles.
8 sides.
Nice work. You got a bunch of fucked up fish.
Do you like them? I'll eat them. I'd eat fucked up fish.
I think we're meant to keep them, not eat them.
Alright, here we freaking go. Now it's Alex's turn to shine.
It's so weird to see another interpretation of Mr. Potato Head that isn't the Toy Story Mr.
You're
Potato Head.
smoking,
He's smoking all right.
You're smoking. All protagonists smoke. It's very important. And we're sponsored by RJ Reynolds.
It's true. Potatoes are vegetables.
You also have earrings. What else we got?
I like the pig nose. Can we give one of them a pig nose?
You get a pig nose. Ooh,
Oh, it moves.
Ooh, oh, that's bad. You get the faucet nose.
Can we make like Face Kitchen and then like bake him after this?
Alright, okay. You get that. You get the Joker hair. And, shoes.
Happy Pride from Mr. Potato Head.
You don't get shoes, you get wheels. Same with
Cool.
you, lady.
That's just more convenient.
And we both have gay glasses.
Now we're ready for pride.
We're ready for pride, everybody. Wait. We need a few more things.
I guess the Toy Story games would count if you ever played as Mr. Potato Head.
And, there you go.
Nice big Santa beard, yeah. Cartman, thank you for the 100 bits. The yassified Mr. Potato Head. How dare.
We look like a couple of first-class comedy spuds.
That's you and me, Alex.
First class comedy spuds, huh?
Who are ready for pride.
Oh, I don't want to print that, no.
I think we should change back to our old selves before we leave.
No, I want
Boo. That's no fun.
That's just back there. Okay, those are all the games.
Cool. How did he save Vegetable Valley? Is there a story?
There is a story, but we went to just the games.
Oh, okay. Can we see the start of the story?
Sure.
What's
Are you ready to stop the game?
What's the conflict here in Vegetable World?
See you next time.
All right, let's start that again.
I want some potato conflict. Did Jim Davis work on a Mr. Potato Head comic? Is that true?
Yeah, he did.
Oh. The brand is Potato Head, the character is Mr. Potato Head. I see. Now, most people probably know this, but if you didn't, the original Mr. Potato Head, you had to use an actual potato.
Alrighty, now tell me.
I want to see one of those original Mr. Potato Heads. Of like a potato from the 60s.
Just a little bit harder.
Easy this time.
That big old cloud looks like it's gonna burst on the country fair.
No!
The pie eating contest's gonna turn into a mud pie contest.
If only it would rain here instead. It hasn't dripped a drop in weeks, and our baby spuds are thirsty.
Your mom had one of the original Potato Head sets. Nice.
Cool.
I would have liked to have that experience.
If we don't get some rain soon, we'll
Unfortunately,
wither
not
into a
quite that
family of
old.
Potato chips.
I have an idea, Pop. Let's go to the fair and bring that big old cloud home with us. Then they'll be set at the fair and rain here to help our babies grow.
Good thinking, sweet potato. That's using the old potato head.
She's a sweet potato?
I guess so.
How's that work? Mr. Potato Head, you sure that kid's yours?
Don't worry about it.
I'm a little worried.
It'd be, you know that she's probably adopted and you're just being a huge asshole.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything.
Some fertilizer for the little ones.
I am what I am.
My sweet patooties.
Thanks, Ma.
Okay, this fits the theme. You are a vegetable and you are a protagonist.
Come on, sweet potato. We're gonna figure out a way to bring that rain cloud back to Veggie Valley.
So we're on our way to save.
Yeah, our child potatoes sweet potatoes, and then they grow up to become regular potatoes. This is a point-and-click adventure.
Yep.
This is just Princess Tomato in the Salad Kingdom. I'm losing it.
Rain is cool, rain is wet. How much longer till we get some?
That's like my rhyming.
This is Zoom beanies to me.
It's been so dry around here, even my rock garden is dying.
Oh, my rocks exploded again. A beatnik! Fuck!
It is a beatnik.
Oh my god! That's a joke so twisted, I couldn't even come up with it.
Wait, Pop! We might hurt the caterpillar.
Oops. Oh, I hope I didn't scare you, little fellas.
Okay, bye.
I like the background animations. This is always my favorite part of these games. Just the developers having fun.
Lady, could you move the worms?
This ground is so hard and dry.
Oh!
Oops. Sorry.
Coming for the 100 bits. So the caterpillars are the world's first trolley problem. Exactly.
Let's run them
Feed
over.
the baby caterpillar.
Not sleepy.
Thank you, Acifracrat, for the 23-month resub. Are there any games about avocados? I wish.
If there are, we'll find them.
No birds around
Thank you for
here
the sub.
because I'm so scary.
And that's going to scare away the caterpillars?
I guess I'm not so scary.
Scare the caterpillars.
Aw.
Do I need the shovel? Well, Danny, I have to say it. I've been flummoxed.
Pop! We can't go that way till we figure out how to move those
The game's impossible to beat. They forgot to figure out. They forgot to put in an ending.
Just seeing if you were paying attention.
Can I just...
Maybe if you gave us something nice and crunchy to eat, we'd move off the path.
I remember seeing a pile of crunchy-looking leaves back at our house, Pop.
Maybe we should go back and get them.
Well,
this is for baby.
If you want to play through Mr. Potato Head Saves Vegetable Valley or whatever, make sure to get the crunchy leaves back at your house.
Yeah, get that ahead of time so you don't have to backtrack.
Are we done here?
I think we're done.
This looks okay. This looks alright.
A pile of leaves.
Wow!
Caterpillars just love them.
Well, start scooping. We have some caterpillar feeding that needs to be done.
No, we don't. We're moving on to our next game. We got stuff to do, Mr. Potato Head. We can't go screwing around with your caterpillar friends.
Hop on, sweet potato. We're gonna figure out a way to bring that rain cloud back to Veggie Valley.
All right, everybody, hop on Mr. Potato Head's back. We're heading off into the sunset onto our next game. Thank you, Alex, for setting up our MS-DOS games for the stream.
Are you ready to stop the game?
I am so ready to stop. Who knew that Mr. Potato Head started his own point-and-click adventure game?
See you next time.
Nice. Lovely. Thank you, Alex.
You're welcome!
Bring up that old Mr. window again, if you would. Okay. Well, Mr. Potato Head, he is a hero. He saved Vegetable Valley, I assumed. But you know who else is a hero?
Bye, Tess.
Do you know Mr. Potato Head? He thinks himself a hero, but he's never even been in the military. He doesn't have a military rank. My hero is a captain. His name? Captain Tomaday. A very late era Neo Geo release of all things. This is like the year 2000 or 1999 or something. So this was long after the Neo Geo had established itself as like a fighting game machine. Dozens and dozens of fighting games, to the point where people forgot to make any other games of any other genre. But then by the end, people started making like single-screen platformers and whatever this is.
All the tomatoes!
That's what I want to know. Because out of all the games we've played, we've seen tomatoes the most often so far, right?
Yeah!
They've seen over-representation, in my opinion. This freaking game. Even for a shmup, this plays very strangely. Check this shit out. You have a left punch, you have a right punch. Classic ball with feet design, he really is.
Mm-hmm.
So if you punch consecutively with one fist, your other fist starts to grow bigger. And you can use that to kill enemies or something. I don't know, I'm not an expert. Tomatoes are endearing. Citation needed. What makes them more endearing than other vegetables?
I don't know. Do you like tomatoes? Like,
Not at all.
really? Okay.
Are they fruits or vegetables?
Okay, technically they're fruits, but people consider them vegetables.
I can see why. You know how I separate fruits and vegetables?
Huh.
Fruits, you can just eat them raw or peeled, and no one bats an eye. It's a normal thing to do.
Yeah.
You take a bite out of a vegetable without cooking it first, people are gonna think you're out of your freaking mind. So like, apple, fruit. Onion, vegetable.
That's true. Okay.
Orange, fruit. Potato, vegetable.
Absolutely.
Gotta cook that shit.
People do eat raw carrots, and that's vegetables.
Banana, fruit. Tomato? I would say vegetable. I would think you were crazy if you took a bite out of a tomato.
You must hate Caprese salads.
I mean, like a full-ass raw tomato, not like a cherry tomato.
Okay, that's fair.
Anyway, I have no idea how to play this, but it does have a vegetable protagonist, so it fits. You get like really bizarre power-ups, like eventually you start shooting out angelic babies or something. I have very vague memories of this game. Oh, now I'm Big Tomato.
I'm glad we're playing these games, because I mentioned it maybe. Oh my god, you're a baby now.
Yeah, there's the baby.
Oh,
the baby exploded.
I'm getting really into fruits and vegetables lately.
Are you?
I am, yeah. I've been eating a lot of salad.
In the fruit and veggie scene?
I am. I've been eating salad, drinking smoothies, like...
I'm bad at
big
this.
Fan.
Don't expect to see a 1cc of this anytime soon. You get pills that turn you into Big Tomato, and then you spawn off into... You just like bud off into human babies for some reason.
Yeah, raw tomatoes are really good with salt and pepper.
Yeah, that's prepared though. Not
Okay,
just like
fair.
plucking one off the vine and taking a big old bite.
Yeah, that's fair, that's fair.
Anyone play this? Do you have any opinions of Captain Tomaday? What branch of the military was he in?
There is an AES reproduction of this, Danny, and it costs only $300.
Wow, cool. So pretty cheap for an AES game. I'm a baby now. I'm not even tomato. This seems like something that should be on the Amiga, but here we are playing it on the Neo Geo.
It feels really Amiga vibes, yeah. Captain Tomaday's in the Air Force, okay.
Okay, you know that would make the most sense. Now, what blows my mind is apparently there's a Dreamcast version of this.
Really?
In so much as someone figured out how to hack Neo Geo games and turn them into bootable Dreamcast games through emulation. But people got the official licenses from the companies to do that, so they're just printing these bootlegs, like, officially.
That's so strange.
Like, Visco was all like, what are we doing? Go ahead and bootleg Captain Tomaday. Who gives a shit? So if you see this on Dreamcast, like, it's not an official production, it's just some guy in his house printing up CDRs. Which, you know, if that's what you want, go ahead.
Yeah,
Just don't go thinking it has any intrinsic value. Unlike Captain Tomaday on Neo Geo, which is quite valuable. I still don't even know if I'm playing this right. Even the soundscape is kind of driving me nuts. I'm too tomato.
Oh, hey, you're double tomato.
1, 2, 3. I've been babyfied.
Aw, you're a baby.
I guess maybe they were trying for like a like a Parodius kind of thing. Is that what they were going for?
Maybe?
I'm just trying to make any sort of sense of this. Alright, who would win? Captain Tomaday or Mr. Potato Head?
Captain Tomaday. Mr. Potato Head doesn't have a lot of defenses against guns and fists.
That's true, he is just a potato.
Chat saying this is like Twin Bee. This is Twin Bee-ish. It's more like Twin Bee.
Right, yeah, Twin Bee would be the better inspiration, you're right. It's even got like item juggling. Well, okay, Captain Tomaday. You win this round. I still don't understand your game, but you have a right to exist.
Captain Tomaday, you have a right to exist.
You can do your thing, Captain Tomaday. That's okay with us. Why does my score have decimal points? What is wrong with this game? Yeah, just tell Dot that I 1cc'd this, no problem. My first try. Easy game for me. Shall we move on?
Mm-hmm. What's next, Danny?
Well, there's one game we should play. I don't want to play it, but I think this would be an incomplete stream if we didn't at least show this off briefly. We're going to play an Atari Lynx game. And by saying that already, you probably know what it is.
Okay.
We're going to play Kung Fu. This one's kind of an edge case, actually, because your character isn't really defined as a specific fruit or vegetable, but I think he's supposed to be a broccoli man.
Okay. I'll decide.
This game also has a pretty in-depth story here. Okay, for Kung Food. There we go. There's that Atari Lynx music. Extremely cold jams. What do I have option 1 bound to? Fucking, no, we definitely do want to see the intro, though. That's option 1. Fast forward. Save states. Rewind. This is crazy. No, I rebooted the entire Mister. Ah!
Don't worry about it.
Ah!
Folks, you know,
Alex, tell me about vegetables.
Okay, so what I've been eating is Minute Maid makes these, not Minute Maid, Minute Rice makes these quinoa cups you put in the microwave. What I've been doing is I've been heating that up and then just pouring that on a bunch of like greens, and that wilts the greens, so it makes it taste good. Because I hate cold lettuce. I cannot stand it.
Good filler, Alex.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, here's your instructions. You're engaged in research at the top-secret OddNet Video Games Center. Your experiments create rhinolium, a compound that deforms all life it contacts.
Cool.
You discover that OddNet plans to use their rhinolium in their latest video game, risking millions of innocent lives. What sort of company would do that? Alex, spell OddNet backwards.
Oh!
Uh-huh.
Rude.
You decide they must be stopped.
Okay.
You break into OddNet and retrieve your samples. This rhinolium is only stable when frozen. You put it in your home freezer. Yeah, that night you hear strange sounds coming from the kitchen. The freezer door has been left ajar and the temperature has risen. Realizing the danger, you try to shut the door, but it's too late. The power of rhinolium overcomes your whole being. In a flash, you are transformed into what the game doesn't say. Now you must fight through the mutated hordes created by the spread of rhinolium. So...
Danny, that's just a hunk.
Maybe this was supposed to be a Jolly Green Giant game?
He's the sexy green giant.
Could be. Now he's sexy. Wow.
Danny,
That's his Playgirl spread.
You're stretching the definition here.
I know, but if we didn't include this, people would be like, why didn't you include Kung Food? It's got so many vegetables and stuff.
They would. You're right. They would get mad at us.
I'm making up a dumb guy to get mad at. Alright, let's play a little bit of this. Oh, so we've infiltrated Nintendo, taken their formula that deforms gamers?
Cool.
And we put it in our freezer because what else are you going to do with it?
That's a nice house.
That is pretty nice.
I really like the porch and the windows over here.
The angry green normal size guy. Do they still have the Jolly Green Giant?
Yeah, he's still around doing it.
Yeah?
Yeah, you look at the frozen vegetable aisle. There he is.
Okay, good for him. So it's a beat 'em up. An incredibly bad one. But it is food themed, so we have to play it.
I love the constant strobing light on the side. I had to edit out.
Yeah, thank you for that. Oh, I see. Energy.
Danny, this sucks.
This sucks real bad. But check it out. Look at that guy.
Ooh.
The enemy sprites in this, gotta say, pretty good. They commit to the theme here. Though the game isn't very good, at least it's pretty memorable. It's memorable in the same way that something like Ninja Golf is memorable. In that there's another freaking tomato! You assholes are taking over! Leave room for the other vegetable protagonists. I guess it's good that this guy isn't a tomato himself. What are these?
Freaks.
Okay. Brussels sprouts? I don't know what vegetable this guy is.
he's ice. He's the ice man. Vanilla ice.
I see.
Ice.
Yeah. What was that noise I made?
That was an Alex noise. I love it. I'm wearing off on you.
Why? Oh no. I'm transforming into Alex this stream.
You are. It's because of all these delicious games.
I got peed on. That's true.
Boo!
I'm gonna assume this is a broccoli man, just for my own categorization. This fits in the protagonist fruit/vegetable category, by virtue of it starring a big naked broccoli man.
He is certainly the sexiest protagonist we've seen.
Do you think you're rewarded with like pin-up shots after each level?
I hope so. I hope it's like a mahjong game.
With him like flexing or covering himself in butter. Maybe this is just wish fulfillment.
You just want some delicious broccoli.
I think so. I think so.
Broccoli is pretty good, I will admit.
There's too many damn tomatoes in this, and every game for that matter. But this is kung fu for the Atari Lynx. You could play it if you want. It's impossible, by the way. Don't try to finish this. Okay, it's time to cover a major subject here. A major subject of contention over the years. We're about to unravel the secrets of Atlus's Puzzle Boy series. You ready for this, Alex?
Mm-hmm.
So this started off on Game Boy in Japan with a game called Puzzle Boy. So let's play that.
Can I show the cover art?
Yeah.
It's Puzzle Boy.
Hey, it's Puzzle Boy. Look at that.
Oh, it's got a potato.
A nice little potato man. It's such a nice break from all the tomatoes we've seen, you know?
God,
it's good to see potatoes take charge. So let's load up old Puzzle Boy. Let's see what this game looks like. He is the amazing tater, it's true. This is the origins. Puzzle Boy. Is that Princess Tomato again? She keeps coming back. Now here on Game Boy, there were so many puzzle games. This one, though, I think is actually pretty good. It's pretty inventive for what it is. They try to do some different things. How the fuck do I solve this first puzzle?
Oh, this game! I like this game!
Yeah.
I like this game. I've played this before.
Isn't it neat?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it had ports for Famicom Disk System as well as PC Engine. It was called Puzzle Boy on both those systems, so if you want to play those, you can check those out. But mostly it's just a variant on Sokoban, where you're pushing around blocks and progressing through the mazes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's got character. It's got these cute little tomatoes and potatoes.
I do like the potatoes and tomatoes.
They can get along, it's true. Fucking... Did I already screw it up? Nope.
There you go.
Alright, Alex. Now is the time when we reveal that this game was localized for a US release. Puzzle Boy came to America in the form of this game right here, Kwirk the Amazing Tomato. This is potato erasure. They literally turned him into a freaking tomato. As if there weren't enough tomato protagonists already. We had to take a nice potato hero and just turn him into another freaking tomato. Like, that's what we wanted. And it turns out that is what we wanted. This game was very successful, in fact. Let's play a little bit of Kwirk.
He's amazing.
It's true, he's much cooler now, but there's so few potato heroes out there. It's just Mr. Potato Head out there trying to make it work for all the potato kids out there. and Princess Tomato has been replaced with a shot of Kwirk here.
Kwirk is so cool. I wish I was cool as Kwirk.
Let's try a different mode this time. Diagonal view, yeah, okay. Now this mode is more time and lives based, so it's kind of like action oriented.
You coming for the 100 bits because it was the 90s and it was time for clacks. I mean, Kwirk.
It's true.
Time for Kwirk.
Thank you. Time for clacks, time for Kwirk. There were actually some pretty good puzzlers for Game Boy. Cat Trap, I want to say, was one of the good ones.
Yeah, Cat Trap was good.
Cubillion, I've heard good words about. Nobody has a bad word to say about Cubillion.
What if I did?
Yeah?
Cubillion smells.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Now, how do you feel about Cubillion?
I feel worse about it, thank you.
You remember this game getting really difficult? It seems like one of those types of games.
I do like that the sprite now has shades. That's pretty nice. Can I just... Oh, is this a bad idea?
No. There you go.
Alright, cool. So this was by Acclaim. They in fact used this character in their Video Power series. You remember the Johnny Arcade hosted Video Power?
I do.
First, before it got its game show format, it was like half game tips a la GamePro, and then half animated series featuring Acclaim characters. And Kwirk was one of them. Fuck!
You fucked up. You fucked up.
Some 20-odd episodes are available on YouTube. I thought about screening one of those tonight, but one of them that was specifically vegetable-related was also quite racist, so I decided
I know the one you're talking about. It is. Yeah, let's move on from that.
So, good thing I screened that a little bit before we streamed it. Maybe someday we'll show off Video Power. Probably not that episode, but maybe the other ones. Now, luckily there were sequels to Puzzle Boy. There was a Puzzle Boy 2, released in Japan. And that one was released over here as Amazing Tater.
So he's a tater again.
Yeah. What a trip. Oh, fucking... Yeah, it's titled like... Yeah, it has a weird title. Alright, there we go. So he became a tomato for marketing reasons, I suppose. But then when Atlas took back the rights to the series from Acclaim, they decided to restore his proper potato-ness, thus becoming Amazing Tater. And all the original Japanese characters are back in place too, so this is no longer a quirkified Acclaim game. I'm Mato Tomato. Remember the fundamentals of being a tomato. I fucked up. I already fucked up. Okay, how do I solve this? Oh, hang on.
There you go.
Hold the potato phone. We may be onto something here. There we go.
Hey!
Is this the game that goes for hundreds just for the cartridge? Yeah, this being an Atlas game, it's very rare nowadays. It's up there with Fish Dude, another very expensive Game Boy game.
Is Fish Dude expensive?
Fish Dude is very expensive.
That's so funny.
Fish Dude was on the fucking Sotheby's auction?
What?
It was up there with like the Nintendo PlayStation when that was being auctioned off. There was a copy of Fish Dude that was up there.
I remember that now.
Mm-hmm.
It was slabbed, right?
Yeah, it was slapped. So this is just more of the same, only he's been restored to his proper potato form, so I support that. Glad that Atlas eventually made the right decision, though I can understand why Acclaim did what they did. Fish Dude cart only for $83? That's not bad compared to Complete.
Yeah.
Complete, finding Game Boy games with their original boxes is almost impossible nowadays. This isn't the end of Amazing Tater. This isn't the end of Puzzle Boy. There's one final game released in the series for Game Boy. I don't think you're ready for this one. You probably think, oh, it's Kwirk 3, just more puzzles and pushing blocks and stuff, right? Let's play Spud's Adventure. Also by Atlas. This is a spin-off in the Puzzle Boy series. I forget the Japanese title. It uses a completely made-up English word, so I don't remember what it is, but it's something with a V. Oh, my daughter, thou art beautiful. Why don't we find you a husband?
What about Kwirk?
Oh, Father, don't tease me. Ha! You're coming with me, Princess. Wrong you're.
Yeah.
The original VTuber. The princess has been kidnapped. Onion, carrot. We will go and find the princess. Please make haste, my brave knights.
Uh-oh.
Well, those guys fucked up. Time passed and no one had returned. Wrong passed, by the way. Can we get... We have tomatoes and potatoes. Does any of them know how to copy edit?
No.
I am Spud, the Wanderer. Is that the game all the VTubers are playing recently? I've heard thy sad tale, and will help. Thank you, Spud. I'll pray for thee.
Alright, let's take a look at Spud's box. I'm terrified. Wow, that's a good box art!
Yeah, the Japanese art is pretty tasteful. Tasteful? Yeah, let's go with that. Alex, this is an action RPG spinoff.
Alright, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm Terry Turnip. I'm waiting for the return of Arnie Eggplant. I hope he'll be back soon. Now, it's not too complex of a game. It's still the basic find the key, find the exit sort of formula, but like you have attacks in this one, and there's enemies. You have a life meter. Like, what happened here? Did they decide that Puzzle Boy was so popular he needed his own action RPG spinoff?
He did.
I guess he did. Then they made like 5 copies for America.
Listen, Americans don't need more vegetables. They hate vegetables. I don't know about that. Oh, okay.
Bullet strength, so I'm actually shooting bullets. Diamond, forgot. Did he spell one of those words? Inagi! A heart will restore your Inagi. Maybe a potato translated this. I'm Debbie. Glad you made it. You're just a foolish child. You'll never find your way through my tower. Ha ha ha. Cool, see ya. So, this is up there in terms of most bizarre, out of left field side story / guidance style follow-up to a game. The other games you could figure out why they existed. Puzzle games did big on Game Boy. But man, putting your Potato Man into an action RPG spin-off is some galaxy brain thinking on Atlas's behalf.
Move those stones. Thank you, Spectrum at 25 bits. Alice and their food protags really seem to go hand in hand, as they of course publish a certain egg game.
That's true! Oh man, Charlie Egg fit into their whole scheme all along!
Yeah, it's all like, you know...
Holy shit, it all comes together.
The vegetarian mind of Atlas.
Wow. There's a video essay to be written there. Here's the video essay I want to see. What's with all the potatoes getting changed into tomatoes during localization? Why are tomatoes so heavily featured in games that might have other fruits or vegetables as heroes?
Because tomatoes are just the sexiest fruit.
I don't think I was ready for that answer. I'm gonna have to think about that. Folks, do you want to back Alex up on that? The tomato being the sexiest fruit?
Why did I say that?
That really threw me. Let's move on. It's true. Maybe they were afraid of getting sued by Hasbro. They kind of had the market cornered on potato-based based toys and whatnot. All right, we're moving to the NES for tonight's final games. These are... You're going to like these, I think.
Okay.
Good old NES. Bless you.
Oh, excuse me.
What kind of fruit or vegetable-based games can we expect from the good old NES? Well, why don't we start off by looking at the FDS version of Puzzle Boys, since we're already here. Let's just have a quick look at what this is like. Tomatoes are circular, and it's just a matter of putting feet and arms on them. That's true. Potatoes are kind of lumpy, and I don't know. Maybe not that appealing.
Boys.
There it is. It's in color now. Kwirk the Amazing Tomato has been potato-fied, and he's on your Famicom disk system.
There she is!
Now this is neat, because this is just direct port. I don't have to show off much of this, but they did release this for the Famicom Disk System. So that's nice. You have a variety of systems you can play this on. The graphics are a little larger in this one.
There you go.
And it has that same gameplay you know and love. Disc error. That was
Don't worry
cool.
about it.
And yeah, what's with the multiple boys in the title? Is there a 2-player mode or something?
Are there more boys?
I do like how this looks. The graphics, they honestly look a little bit nicer and more distinct when you up-res them like this. I'm a genius.
Nice.
But we can get weirder. We can get a little bit weirder. Why don't we play another vegetable-based game for this thing? Alex, it's time for Kick Challenger Airfoot.
What?
Kick Challenger Airfoot.
Okay, why? Okay.
We all know this game. I don't even know why I'm streaming this. Everyone's played this. It's like Fortnite.
Kick Challenger Airfoot. I will wait for a moment, thank you.
Yeah, you know, Kick Challenger Airfoot.
I'm waiting. What?
Alex, this game dares to ask, what if a tomato had feet?
Okay. No. No.
That wasn't a yes or no question. I just expected you to accept this.
Oh, I don't accept this at all.
You have played this and haven't played Fortnite.
That's great.
So, this is kind of a strange one. You control each foot independently. You like move it around with the D-pad, and then when you're ready to place it, you push A, and that lifts up your other foot. And it's basically just like walking in real life, just one foot in front of the other.
What is this?
If you hold B, you can start kicking, because you can do that with feet. You can also like crisscross your feet, so you can have some fancy moves.
What is this?
Alex, the Famicom Disk System is a wonderful land that makes no sense whatsoever. I've been dying to play more FDS games on stream, because a lot of them are just like this. Games that make you think, what is this? Why is this? You also have to like be careful putting your feet closer together when you're traversing these narrower bridges and whatnot.
Ah, okay.
So you do have to keep in mind your foot positioning. That's about all I know about Kick Challenger Airfoot. Anyone want to fill me in on any other details? Because honestly, all I know is the title and how it plays. Oh yeah, there's different tiles in the background you can step on to get power-ups, like, and it leaves a little foot imprint.
I do like the footprints. Chad doesn't know anything about this except they're really wondering why the hell this tomato has feet.
Well, I don't have an answer for you. There are power-ups. You can get sneakers. You can get, like, I guess, Nike The Pump sneakers to pump
Thank
it
you,
up.
Cinco Play 100 bits. This is going to be my next Patreon gauntlet request. Well,
Wow, saved you the trouble. Now you can request something else. Thank you for the bits. This does have the vibe of something someone would request for us to play. But I beat you to it. I can't really tell you if this game's any good. But it is unlike anything else I've ever seen. Yeah, get those sneaks. Get you those Air Jordans. Maybe they made this intending to release it in the US, like with the license of a popular sneaker.
oh, like Drax Night Out.
Yeah, like Drax Night Out. An unreleased NES game that featured the Reebok pump, for anyone who doesn't know. This reminds me a little bit of King's Knight, of all things, where you go around destroying the environment and you find power-ups.
I do like your
The music,
weird feet.
the music moved on to a different movement. That's poop.
Don't step on it.
What if I stepped on it? The tomato just ate the poop.
I don't like that.
I don't like it any more than you do. Oh, this is another thing common with FTS games. Like, these games are just full of warps that take you to random places. A lot of these games had, like, Tower of Jiraga style design. Even more popular stuff like Castlevania 2 and Zelda 2. Of course, Kick Challenger Airfoot is no exception.
Of course, of course. There's no indication you'd be a tomato in that title.
Well, I mean, it's implied in the you know.
I guess.
I couldn't even fake that one. Oh no. My tomato. Ooh, it does look like you can cross, like, very carefully. Like if I did this. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, okay.
You just have to... Oh, he's stepping on poop while barefoot now. That's not good. Thus the change in music.
Ugh.
It's disgusting. What do you think? Weirdest game we played tonight?
I think so. I don't know about this.
Is this weirder than Princess Tomato and Salad Kingdom for PC-88?
Well, I'm not praying to crucified vegetables, but it's still pretty strange.
Uh-oh. Can I go back? Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. So what? I'm just fucked? So what, Airfoot? Am I just fucked? Oh, of course, you walk along the side of the mountain.
Oh, of course.
Oh, it's a slope or something. Yeah, well, I'm at a loss. Folks, I can't explain this one. We've seen a lot of weird shit on this stream, but I cannot explain Kick Challenger Airfoot. A game that has no sequels, no spin-offs. It didn't spawn a franchise like Puzzle Boy did. It's just this. And we have to enjoy it for what it is.
You sure? Goodbye.
Poor Airfoot.
Goodbye, Airfoot.
The subtitle is Yasai no Kuni no Ashi Senshi, so... I know just enough Japanese to know what that means. That means Foot Warrior of the Vegetable Kingdom.
Okay.
That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. Our final game tonight is one very, very dear to me. One that actually has a story tied to it. Alex, at long last, after so many years of streaming, it's finally time to play California Raisins for NES. This is it. It's finally happening. So, California Raisins. These guys were the faces of, like, the California raisin industry.
Uh-huh, yeah.
It was basically a series of, fucking, what's that called? Claymation shorts.
By Will Vinton.
And the song you hear is Heard It Through the Grapevine, which was their big hit. Other real bands that weren't made of raisins also performed this song.
Yeah, the California Raisins were a raisin Motown band. That's also important to mention.
Oh man, bring out the California Raisins emotes. Let's go.
Oh, here we go.
I'm glad someone has those. So, many notable things about this game. This game was set to be published by Capcom. They commissioned this from a US developer called Radiant Software. They made a pretty good port of Sidearms, Capcom's arcade shoot-'em-up for PC Engine. And they thought, you know what? We're looking into licensing games. We made a bundle on DuckTales and our Disney games, but we're looking to procure like a cheaper license, like say, you know, a character for food or something. And that's why they released a game called Yo-Noid here in the States. That game was it was basically just a reskinned Japanese game from another company. And then they got the brilliant idea to do that with the California Raisins, and they subcontracted Radiant Software to make this.
Okay, this was the California Raisin Advisory Board who did that. That's why it's CalRab. Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Now, apparently, this was fully finished, fully released. They made some prototype cartridges. Capcom saw this and they thought, we can't release this. This is garbage. This game got full coverage in Game Player's magazine back in the day. Like, it had maps for every single level, like strategies and stuff. This was so close to release, and someone at Capcom just realized, no, we can't do this. This would make us look bad. So right before release, it got canceled. Let's play this game.
Okay.
Flash forward many, many years. Turn this down on our end just a little bit, if you would. And some guy ends up posting to a popular collector's forum back in the era. This is like 2001, 2002 or something. He's like, hey, I'm hoping you guys can tell me something about this game I found at this game store. It's called California Raisins. There's like, this being the 2000s era internet, no information was available. Like, people didn't even realize that it got coverage in Game Players or whatever. And collectors, being who they are, started DMing this guy like crazy, being like, don't know what that is, but I'll give you 20 bucks for it.
Oh, God.
Just lowballing the shit out of him. And, a co-founding member of the ROM release group I'm part of, called Lost Levels, approached the guy and was like, okay, you're probably getting a lot of messages right now, so I hope you see this, but what you've got is a piece of history. It's one of the more notorious unreleased games for NES. If you auction this, you could probably make a small fortune, but what I'd like for you to do is consider dumping this, because this is a part of history. It can be, if you sell this, it might be lost forever. The collector might just sit on it, never ever dump it or release it. So by doing this, you'll probably devalue the cartridge, you'll lose out on a few $1,000s, but you will ensure this game's safety forever. And God bless that guy for saying, you know what, I'm gonna dump this.
Ah, good.
That was the right choice. That is the good coded choice. For the record, that's what I want you to do if you ever encounter an unreleased and undumped prototype. You gotta get that shit dumped. Because if not you, then who? It might be lost forever. This was a guy named Brandon, who unfortunately is no longer with us. But he made the right choice.
Absolutely.
And this was the first release for us at Lost Levels. We ended up tracking down a whole bunch more unreleased games, dumping them, releasing them, pissing off a bunch of collectors along the way.
Yeah.
But we did save these games so that you can play them in emulators and stuff.
Rip the raisin.
So Brandon, thank you. This runs for you. Let's see if I can get through this. It's been a long time since I played through this.
Are you able to, like, beat California Raisins?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I may have to cheat. It's been a while. But I just really love the story behind this. Just like, he came across this game, everyone started making offers, and one of our members was like, look, here's the real story. You could make a bundle off this, or you could do the right thing. And he did the right thing. There are good people in this world.
There are! I'm always saying that.
Unfortunately, the game itself kind of sucks ass. I can totally see why Capcom didn't release it.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Carmen. Oh man, I do like how you shoot juice.
Yeah, you're throwing grape jelly at everybody is what it is.
Man, I haven't watched... Wasn't there a California Raisins, like, TV special?
I think so, yeah.
Like by Will Vinton, and it was all like...
Yeah, what do you know about the Raisins?
Well,
I've told my part of the story.
I know they're famous Motown. They're a famous Motown band, and that's what they sing. They're famous for I Heard It Through the Grapevine. They've sung a lot of other stuff. All the commercials are done by Will Vinton Studios. Yeah.
Yeah. Level 1 complete.
And there was an animated cartoon. Okay. Okay, this is info from Avi. In 2002, the California Raisin Advisory Board was disbanded because the raisin growers felt overburdened by the exorbitant costs of the California Raisins marketing campaign.
Oh my god. Irony of ironies, it was too successful. Fuck. This game's kind of tough, but not for the reasons you'd expect. It's actually pretty short and easy, it's just the controls are horrible.
This is just DuckTales.
That was the other thing I was gonna say. This game cribs pretty heavily from DuckTales in particular, like, especially the environments you go through.
Yeah!
The fact you can pick your own level, just the basic layouts of the levels. So Capcom pretty much told this company entirely what they wanted, and they just couldn't deliver.
Thank you, Ramon, for the 4-month resub. I do remember seeing a commercial randomly of it on a show about commercials ages ago. Really?
Awesome. Yeah, this game got pretty heavily promoted alongside Yo Noid, but Yo Noid was the one that ended up getting released. You ever feel like we're in the wrong universe?
Like it's the Berenstain thing, but it's like the Yo Noid versus Raisins verse?
Yeah. So that boulder there is supposed to chase you over here, and you think, oh, I'm going to get away from the boulder, but if you go down here, there's a pit of spikes that kills you instantly.
Oh, that's no good.
So don't do that.
What? Bullshit.
Yeah. This game, it's so stupid, but I'm so glad it was preserved. This is such an interesting piece of history. It just goes to show how profitable licensed games were on the NES, that you could just license a food-based product and expect to make money off of it.
Did they bring back the Noid? I seem to remember them doing that.
I think they did.
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that at all.
The Noid has been tainted.
Yeah, the Noid's no good.
It totally feels like this is the one that should have been released, as bad as it is, right?
Yeah.
Instead of the fucking Noid game. Just, we're in the wrong parallel universe. I forget where to go on this level. Let's see if we can remember. The song sounds a little bit like You Can't Hurry Love.
I was gonna say it sounds like Man-Eater to me.
Oh, maybe. Raisin Eater.
Oh, that would work.
What's everyone's favorite California Raisins song that isn't Heard It Through the Grapevine?
I don't remember the rest.
I don't either.
I'm afraid to click on this image of the Noid. Oh, it's Noid and Crash Bandicoot. Okay.
They're in cahoots now?
I guess they are.
Holy shit.
I don't know about this Noid, though.
I'm so glad we finally got to play this. We've been skirting around California Raisins after so many streams. I very badly wanted to show off a playthrough. Just because I was there, man. I was part of the thing. I was talking to people on IRC when this shit went down. We were all so happy when the guy made the right decision to get this dumped for future posterity.
God, IRC.
Those were the days.
Now everyone's just on Discord and, I don't know. You know they shut down ICQ finally?
Did they?
Yeah, just the other day. Wow. I didn't know it was still running, and I was like, no! You should have been shut down a long time ago!
Internet Raisin Chat. Good old Internet Raisin Chat.
I've never been a big Raisin fan.
I think they're okay. I don't think they're horrible. I would probably choose to eat just about anything else, given the choice. I guess that's why they needed such a huge advertising campaign in the 80s. You had to make people remember raisins were a food. Boss number 2.
It's Corn Man.
Corn?
Why
Buster.
are you fighting Corn?
Because corn's evil. If people are eating corn, they're not eating raisins.
I would much rather eat popcorn than raisins as a snack. No offense, raisins.
Wow, don't let the California Raisins hear that.
Well, it's... What are they gonna do? Sing at me? Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen the corn lobby? Yo, check out this corn. I like the that's my second favorite part of the game. My first favorite part is what happens when you hold select.
Oh, cool.
You can just optionally moonwalk at any point during the game. It's just, man, this is so below the standards of everything else Capcom was making at the time. It really doesn't fit in with the rest of their catalog. Even Yo Noid, I'd say, is qualitatively better than this.
Thank you, Carmen, for the bits. Danny, are you shooting grape juice at people?
This is grape jelly.
Okay.
So it's even more disgusting. How to get the thing? Why does he do that? What? Alex? I've never seen this.
Danny, what?
I've never seen it do this before. This is crazed. Maybe this game isn't programmed too well. Maybe. Let's move on. There's some charm here. The enemies are weird. They're cartoony. It's fun as a nice little breezy platformer that won't take you too long. I lost like 3 health trying to get 1 health. That was cool.
I respect it, Danny. Thank you, Sasquatchula, 75-month resub. Danny,
Yeah?
you're doing a great job.
Thank you, Sass. Thank you for the so many months.
That's a lot of months.
It feels like a lot of stuff in this game you can't dodge because of the hitboxes being the way they are. I forget what else Radiant Software made. It was a bunch of shit. Just like garbage. But Capcom saw something in him, and they gave him a chance, and boy did they pay the price. I bet you they had a whole bunch of cartridges already printed out, ready to go. And they had a sudden attack of conscience, being like, no, we can't do this. We can't make kids play this.
I just don't get why other fruits and vegetables would be fighting you. You'd think they'd be your friend.
They're jealous of our success. May I have the one up? May I? Eh? Wait a minute. Can we save this? I think it's fucked.
It's fucked, Danny.
What if we did this? Okay, here we go. That good enough? No? Are you shitting me? Okay, good. Sorry for getting mad at the California Raisins. Well, now I'm pissed. Yeah, this engine, it's not great. This is one of the jankier feeling platformers on NES. Which says a lot, because there's a lot of janky platformers. Ooh, extra life, let's go.
Nice.
We might be able to clear this. It's Airfoot!
What? It's Airfoot!
He's back and he's pissed. And he has a giant foot. Shit.
Fuck.
One life left. Can we do this? I guess I had another.
Danny, don't die. Why won't it die?
Why won't it die? Well, that's cool. Let's see the last level.
I don't know. I'm okay with raisins in a few things. I know some people don't like raisins in like bars and cookies and stuff. I think it can be okay.
Yeah.
But I just don't like raisins as a snack on their own. I'd rather eat the real thing, grapes.
I'm just glad to see a video game hero that's not a tomato, you know?
That's true.
This is just the ball of death. You just die there. This game's so funny. I'm really glad that this got dumped. This is probably one of my favorite unreleased NES games, up there with Bashi Bazook and, of course, Bioforce Ape.
Ooh, cinnamon raisin bagels. Yeah, those are good.
Then where do you go?
Danny, do you like bagels?
I love bagels.
Nice.
I've just become a bagel fan recently.
Nice! Bagels are good. I've been,
I've started replacing, usually when I make sandwiches with bread, I just make them with bagels now.
Oh, that's so good!
I think that's a pro strat.
It's a real pro strat. Bagel sandwiches are amazing, especially if you toast the bagels first. Oh my god.
Okay, we're gonna start this level over, because I'm pretty sure I went the wrong way.
Okay.
Are we in a wine factory?
Yeah, your natural enemy.
That's messed up. The Biosenshi Don cartridge has a plutonium green color. That's cool. That's the Japanese version of Bashi Bazook, for anyone who doesn't know. Kind of a miracle to consider just how many prototypes from the NES era made it. Like, not just in terms of the EEPROMs eventually failing and dying, but just the fact that these prototypes existed at all.
Mm-hmm.
And weren't overwritten with other games that were in development, as so often happened. I gotta wonder what Game Players was thinking when they featured this. This got like a cover story.
A cover story?
Yeah. You're like, Mario? I don't know. People know Mario. Let's go with someone new, someone hot.
California Raisins.
The old California Raisins. There aren't enough games based on food products nowadays. Maybe that's the moral of today's stream.
Is that we need more food games?
Yeah. I don't know why I decided the stream needed a moral, but...
Yeah, when did we become the morality pals?
When we started streaming about how you should eat delicious fruits and vegetables.
That's fair. I mean, fruits and vegetables are good for you, and it's good to eat them. If you're lazy like me, one easy thing to do is just shove a bunch of it in a blender and make a smoothie.
In the pocket of Big Raisin, that's me.
What is... Oh, it's a wine cask.
I don't like his drippy nose.
How do you get up there?
You don't.
Oh.
You can kind of tell what they wanted to portray there, right?
I guess.
Like you're getting rid of the platform, but the platform doesn't actually disappear. It's
I can
a little
see
awkward.
why they didn't release this.
How about we pretend that that we actually completed that last level? I did make a save state here. All we gotta do is beat this guy again.
All right, foot face. Wait, not foot guy.
No, this is Rambo the banana. Yeah, just rush me down and kill me. That's fine. Usually I like to say that these unreleased games deserved better, that they were just victims of circumstance, but in this case, I can totally understand why this wasn't released.
Yeah.
Alright, we've beaten the 4 main levels. It's time for the last level. Raisin Heaven.
Oh, okay. I feel bad. The reasons I don't like raisins is that I think regular grapes are just so much better.
That's true, actually.
Regular grapes make raisins seem like shit.
Grapes are kind of goated.
They are. They're in season 2. I need to start getting some.
Oh, let's get some grapes.
Yeah.
There's the final boss. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
Here's how you beat him. You rub up against this plant, and then you just stand here and jump and shoot.
Great.
Don't you mean grape?
Okay.
And that's California Raisins, the unreleased NES game. Congratulations.
Congratulations!
This has been a stream full of fruit and vegetable games where you play as sentient and hopefully heroic fruits and vegetables. From Kick Challenger Airfoot to Kwirk the Amazing Tomato. I hope you've learned a little bit about our fruit and vegetable pals in terms of video games. Congratulations, everybody, for surviving another Retro Pal stream. We did it! We're done! That's the last screen of the game. That's all you get from California Raisins on NES. Again, super, super, super glad this was dumped. Shoutouts to Brandon. Thank you,
Thanks,
Brandon.
Brandon.
And shoutouts to you for watching this stream. We're done. Thanks for watching.
Thank you,
It's thanks to our patrons at patreon.com/retropals who made this stream possible.
Thank you.
Everyone united and voted in favor of a stream that features protagonists that are fruits and vegetables. And who am I to say no? So I delivered. That's what we do here at Retro Pals. You vote, we deliver. There's going to be another patron poll up this Friday. Please look forward to it. I'm going to look for a raid target. Alex, why don't you talk to the folks a little bit?
Well, if you, as Danny said, if you'd like to support us directly, we do have a Patreon, patreon.com/retropals. Pitch in $5 a month. You get to vote on what we stream every Wednesday, including stuff like the California Raisins and
The Grape Escape.
The Grape Escape. That's the way you do it when you play the Grape Escape. Sorry, I don't know if anybody remembers that.
I do.
I'm sorry for bringing that earworm back to you. We're also on YouTube, youtube.com/retropals. We post full-length highlights of our streams there. Do check that out to see our full-length highlights. Let's see. What else do we have? We also have a Discord. Let me just put that link in the chat. You can join us there to chat about games, chat about streams, and your pets as well. Almost forgot to mention your pets, who I love. I love them all.
Love those pets.
Last but not least, social media. We're on cohost.org/retropals and Blue Sky. You can join us there to find out when we go live on when we go live, when we got new videos up, and all the Retro Pals news you can use.
Thank you, Alex.
You're welcome.
Gonna leave you all with Rachel Retro, who's doing another Whatever Wednesday, and I gotta say, the game she's playing right now, Little Samson, a little bit better than California Raisins for NES. So why don't you go enjoy that? All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
See ya, folks.